All right, well, from the East Coast to where a lot of action was happening today, Niagara Falls was a prime viewing location because it was in the center of the path of totality. And for more on this, we are joined by Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati. Welcome back to the program, Mr. Mayor. Nice to see you in your sun T-shirt there. A lot of excitement. How did it all go today?
Oh, it was great. It was very, very dramatic, Travis, because Mother Nature was playing with us with the weather. You know, yesterday, of course, was a gorgeous, sunny, warm day. Today was questionable, but it kept breaking, and every time the clouds broke and the sun peeked out, the crowd went bananas. They were all roaring. So the good thing was we were able to see the eclipse, but it was in and then it would hide. Then it was in, then it would hide. So we were on an emotional roller coaster with the weather.
Yeah, I was watching, Heather Hiscox was down there, and every time the clouds would part, you'd hear this, big roar of cheering from the crowd. Let's talk about, those clouds a little bit. Was there any disappointment because of the weather today, or still full-on excitement?
Full-on excitement. Definitely we would have had more people if the weather was a little bit better. But, I mean, it was a solid crowd. We've got official numbers from the police and the Niagara Parks Police at over 200,000 people. So we never hit that million mark for a variety of reasons, but still the biggest one-day event in Niagara Falls history.
Now, you joined us last time when the region of Niagara declared a state of emergency. You said that, you were expecting about 1 million visitors or so. Did that many people show up?
No, it didn't. And that number that we expected was before the region declared the state of an emergency. And it was a little bit frustrating. I mean, we were not consulted and there was no emergency. But regardless, you can't get the toothpaste back in the tube. We made the best of it. But the good news, Travis, was that because of that, we got the attention of all the international media around the world, and I was able to go and invite everybody around the world to come visit us. And after COVID, we took a real pummeling. Domestic tourism has come back, but international has been lagging behind. This has put us on the front lines of all the media around the world. It took us from the back burner to the front burner, where people, once again, are talking about Niagara Falls.
Now, I know that it wasn't the city of Niagara Falls that made this declaration. It was the region, but there has been some criticism around it. The Canadian Constitution Foundation has launched a legal challenge over the state of emergency, saying that this is not what it was intended for. How do you respond to that move and the criticism overall?
Well, I don't disagree. I think you save emergencies for actual emergencies, not for possible emergencies. But I mean, I understand the thinking and the school of thought. Out of an abundance of caution, they were concerned. But unfortunately, when people hear that you're in a state of emergency, they stay away and they don't want to be a part of it. But I will say, like I said, we had over 200,000 people, strollers, dogs, people from all over the world. I've never seen so many U.S. plates in town since before COVID. It was just an amazing feel. People came, and I was walking through the crowds, talking with the people from Seattle to Texas to New York to Amsterdam to Australia. They were here for the solar eclipse. They knew the last one we had in Niagara Falls was 99 years ago. The next one will be in 120 years. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be at one of the great natural wonders of the world with one of the great celestial events of the universe. They were so excited to be there. The crowd really responded. You could feel the energy in the air.
Just to pick up on something that you said there, do you think that you would have had more people had this declaration of an emergency not been out there?
Absolutely, no question about it. And right after, Travis, right after that announcement, I got calls from the Hotel Association, from the tourism industry, and they said, what have they done? There was instantaneous cancellations in hotels as soon as that came out. People panicked. They didn't ask questions. They just said cancel. And unfortunately, a lot of those people never rebooked.
Okay, well, that's not good news, but I do want to talk about some good news today, because I hear that you broke a Guinness Book of World Records record?
We did.
Okay.
We did. So there was a record for the most people wearing a sun costume. The record was set in 2020 in China. It was 287 people. And today we went on Niagara City Cruise boat line down in the Niagara River, right at the falls. We broke the record. We had 309 people. The Guinness adjudicators were there. They made it official. We got the plaque. We're going into the record books. And boy, was that crowd ever excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was another sunny spot with today's event.
An exciting day, and you are, making records as a result. Mayor, appreciate it. As always, that is Jim Diodati, the mayor of Niagara Falls.
Thanks, Travis.